Czech economy is the fastest growing economy in the region, but its superior performance has not been reflected in the real exchange rate appreciation. The CNB had to purchase billions of euros in recent months in order to defend the intervention floor. Now, do you expect the strong growth of the Czech economy to continue?
Yeah, we expect the continuation of the significant growth of the Czech economy this year and to slow down in the next year. The main reason is that in this year the economic activity is influenced by cyclical as well as non-cyclical factors. The main non-cyclical factor which is associated with investment financed by EU funds will diminish in the next year, and this will imply some slowdown of the GDP growth. Now we expect the Czech economic growth in 2016 somewhere between 2 and 3%.
Will the current GDP growth spill over into higher inflation in the coming months?
In August, the Czech CPI inflation slowed to 0.3%, mainly because of decreasing fuel and food prices. Although the inflation in the foreign economy, mainly in the EMU, is staying very low, which affects the Czech CPI significantly. So, although we are seeing now some domestic demand pressures into inflation, we can say that these demand pressures are cyclical. These factors do not have enough power to outweigh the non-cyclical, that is food and fuel prices within the inflation. So we are expecting that the inflation will stay low in the coming months.
How long can the CNB defend its intervention floor policy?
The Czech National Bank is sticking to the abandonment of its FX commitment until the second half of 2016. Although we are seeing the solid growth of domestic economy, and also we are seeing some domestic demand pressures into inflation, the headline CPI inflation is very low now. And these current figures would imply that the Czech National Bank can postpone the abandonment of the FX commitment to the third or fourth quarter of the next year.
Can we expect negative rates in the coming months?
According to the Czech National Bank, we can expect negative interest rates only in the case of significant inflow of speculative money. In the Czech economy, now we are seeing inflow of money, partly because of EU funds, partly because of foreign trade, and partly because of some speculations. But the probability that the Czech National Bank will decrease the interest rates into some negative territory in the near future is low now, because the market is doing the job for the Czech National Bank. That means that the yields of government bonds are very low now, and for example 2 years bonds are minus 0.1%.
How do FX interventions and speculation on the abandonment of the intervention floor affect Czech yields?
We need to realize that they are mainly foreign investors who stand behind the speculative inflow of money. These investors cannot deposit money at the Czech National Bank for 5 basis points, so they are buying government bonds. Thus, the yields of government bonds are negative now, which implies that these investors bear some costs. This is the reason why the Czech National Bank now cannot do anything, because the market is doing the job for it. So, in the near future, we are expecting that the yields of government bonds, T-bills and say 2 years bonds will stay low, maybe in the negative territory, until there will be some inflow of speculative money. In the mid-term, in common with the normalization of the Czech economy, I mean by this increasing of GDP, increasing of inflation, and maybe interest rates, the yields will go up, but this will happen probably in 2016 and 2017.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Dear viewers, thanks for your time. Have a nice weekend.